Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex. As you can see, I'm making use of the new camera angles. Let's just get it back right here. Hi! I hope you're all as excited as me about this new update. Today, we are going to be going through and looking at 25 different things that you should be doing every day in Animal Crossing 2.0. Thank you so much to Cresselia for giving us the first rendition of this video last year. It definitely helped me out when I was just starting my island to, keep track of what I should be doing every day. And I am pleased to present a new addition for the new update. We're going to be covering everything from the regular free update to the DLC here, so let's just go ahead and get started. Of course, the best way to start any day, virtual or real life, is to stop and get some coffee. So your first order of business is going to be to visit the Roost, and sometimes there are villagers here too. You can talk to them, see how they're enjoying the new cafe. You can also, after you've gone to the Roost several times, he will let you get coffee to go. You just come to this right register and you can order to go coffee. I think it's the cutest thing in the world. If you're feeling generous, you can also invite someone to get coffee with you, and not to alarm you, but these can be characters, if you have their amiibo, who don't even exist in the game previously. As you can see here, I've used Rosetti's amiibo to call him here so he can get coffee. You get to talk to these old characters who I know a lot of you have missed so much. You can also invite characters like Daisy May and Isabelle, who certainly deserves a break from work. The next thing you're going to want to do is go shopping. First, check the Nook Shopping app because occasionally in this special goods tab, they will have a fourth item here where the mesh cap is, and it will be one of these special new items. So far, I've managed to get a luxury car and the castle gate and castle wall. So that is really cool. Once you've finished checking Nook Shopping, go and check Nook's Cranny because they too can have the new items for sale. As you can see here, I do have some new items in stock. So first of all, we have this simple wall shelf, which is so precious. We also have this super cool antique map here, and we have some Shio ramen. Isn't that so cool? We have a ramen! You can also check the cabinet if you haven't already. There are basic cooking recipes here that you can buy, and there are also some new items that'll be available in this slot, such as a duster like your villagers use. Of course, the shopping does not end there. You are going to want to check out Able Sisters because they have so many cool new things in stock. And of course, if you haven't already been, make sure you talk to Sable. As you grow a friendship with her, she will start to talk to you, and she'll even give you special custom patterns that you can use for customizing your fabrics. This next one, of course, you can do at any point in the day, but I've put it early on the list because I'm super excited about it. Make sure you go on your Cap'n daily trip. You can only take one trip per day for 1,000 Nook miles, and who knows what kind of island you'll get, so make sure you do it every day. Once you're on the island, there will be one gyroid for every island, so you just need to search and find where the little star in the ground is. You will also always have a beach DIY. These DIYs also depend on the season for your island, so if you get one of the specialty seasons like Cherry Blossom Island, you will get a Cherry Blossom DIY, and I'm guessing the same for the winter islands. You can also get cooking DIYs on these islands. I just got bamboo flooring, which I already know, but definitely check because a lot of these DIYs are brand new, and I think it's really cool that you have access to some of the seasonal ones outside of that season now. Of course, these are also rich islands for resources. You can check all of the rocks because several times now one of my rocks has been a money rock, and of course there are different fruits, flowers, and shrubs on these islands that you should definitely check out. You can take them home if you'd like. Some of them even have the new crops, and you can dig them up and take the whole plant home with you. Once you get home from Cap'n's Island, I like to go ahead and plant my gyroid and dig up the one from yesterday. So yesterday's gyroid was a stelloid. I'm not sure what that looks like yet, but I'm excited to see. Then I'm going to plant my gyroid fragment and go ahead and water it. If you're not sure how gyroids work, you plant the gyroid fragment, water it just once, you'll see this little steam come up to verify that you did water it for the day. And the very next day you can dig it up and you'll have a fully grown gyroid. The next step is to assemble your gyroid army. As you can see, I have been hard at work collecting these bad boys. Let's place today's. Look at it! It reminds me of Studio Ghibli. I love it. As exciting as the update is, you also need to do regular island maintenance like digging up all of your fossils. You can also have gyroids on your island. Make sure you dig up all of those little star spots. Even if it's a fossil and you've completed your fossil collection, you can always have the fossil assessed and then gift it to a villager for maximum friendship points. You can also go ahead and get your bell tree for the day. If you need bells, make sure you plant 10,000 bells instead of the regular 1,000 so that you can get a 30k return. If you plant 10,000 bells, the tree that grows will have 3 sets of 10,000 bell bags. At this point, you should also hit your rocks for the day, assuming you have a functional rock garden, not one that is just aesthetic. You can also check your mail. I am really bad at that, which is why I currently have 259 things in my mailbox. Definitely check your mailbox every day, and sometimes you even have cool little new items. Next on my suggestions is to visit Harv's new island. If you want to know everything that you can do on this island, just check out my video from before. I listed everything that the vendors here can do for you. Some specific new things though, vendors like Kix and Leaf can have new items in their shops, including the crops and some really cool bags and even swords from Kix. Also, once you have spoken to Leaf and bought several things from him, he will give you the DIY for the veggie basket, which is absolutely adorable. Another thing you're going to want to do every day is get your fortune from Katrina. She can talk to you about friendship with your villagers as well as your own personal daily luck. And yeah, I think it's worth doing because if nothing else, the animation is so precious and it's cool to see what she has to say about your day. Next up, you're going to want to check on your crops, plant some if you have some to plant, and also remember to water them because these days we are farmers. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. You're also going to want to take care of your hybrid flowers. I know that's not as exciting as the new crops, but water them, continue hybrid flower breeding if you need to so that your island can be its very best. Next, you're going to want to talk to your villagers and give them gifts because they deserve it. You're also going to want to check in your villagers' houses because on top of DIY crafting, they can also be cooking now. They'll also teach you to make what they're cooking, and I think that's so adorable. I mean, look at them with their little pans. For better or for worse, Nook Miles are now super important. Make sure you go through your Nook Miles Plus and complete any of the goals that you can for the day. That way you can start building up those Nook Miles for buying all of the incredible new items and going on Cap'n trips. On that note, remember to log into the Nook Stop every day so that you can get your Nook Miles bonus. For me, I'm on the 2-day in a row streak, so I'm getting 80 bonus miles, but once you get to 7, you'll get 300 miles every consecutive day that you come to the Nook Stop. So that's a good and easy way to get Nook Miles faster. And while you're here, check for the new fences, because as you can see, I finally got one of them. Another thing you should do every day is carefully suppress the urge to flatten. You should not do that. You shouldn't restart. I don't know. I feel like it's a constant temptation and you definitely just should not do it. Or do it because I'm not your boss. Something I never thought about but that you should definitely do is go around and pick up all of your seashells. There is actually a Nook Mile achievement you get for selling them, so that's something you could do every day to speed along that process because it does take a long time to get all of them. Another good daily habit to have is to make sure that you have caught all of the fish, bugs, and sea creatures that are available during the current time of day and time of year. I know I've gotten really bad about collecting all of my critters, but definitely keep track of that so that you can complete your museum. I think the museum, especially the aquarium portion, is so beautiful when it has ample creatures to fill it. Another thing you're going to want to do is consider tearing down that build that you were so proud of yesterday, but don't do it because you're doing great, sweetie, and that build actually is as beautiful as you thought it was when you first built it. If you got the DLC, another thing you need to do every day is go to work. It's pretty much your duty now, and let's be honest, the Happy Home Paradise DLC is absolutely precious. You're going to want to check that out and keep up with all of your villagers there. Make sure you design a new home in the game every day. I think it is absolutely so fun, and it gives you an opportunity to practice with the new items. It gives you a chance to see a lot of the new furniture items. While you're at it, make sure you check on your old clients, people you've already made homes for, and make sure they're still content with your work. I'm discovering at the same time as you that sometimes they'll even give you gifts like this old board flooring that Mallory has just generously gifted me. And of course, before you are done for the day, you're gonna want to buy all of the adorable new items that Wardell is selling. They are incredible, and yeah, you want those. And last but not least, number 25, what you're going to want to do every day is remember to enjoy the game and take it at your own pace. There is no rush. I know that it seems that way if you're on Animal Crossing social media, like everyone is racing to discover everything new first, but play at your own pace. It's going to be so much fun if you discover things, as you go. And of course, that applies to all paces. If you enjoy playing quickly, so do I. Do that. Don't let other people hold you back. And likewise, if you like to take it slow, do it. It is not worth getting burnt out just to compete with other players. Animal Crossing is a non-competitive game, and I'm just really excited that we have access to all of this new stuff. I hope you are too. With that, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Remember to be drinking water, taking care of yourself today, and leave a comment below if there's anything you're going to be doing every day that I didn't think of. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!